Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, I don't know if you've ever heard of something like this, but it happened. During the Colts pregame warm-up, Anthony Richardson fractured his orbital bone when he had an issue with a rubber leg band. So you know how you doing the stretch band and stuff like that?
Oh,
and I guess it snapped. If I'm not mistaken, Chad, you can correct me. I think there was a situation where rest his soul, Congressman Harry Reid had a very similar situation using the exercise band. It snapped, popped him in the eye, and I think he lost the vision in the eye. Then, to make matters worse, Tre'Davious Ward was warming up on the field. He collided with Drew Ogletree, suffered a concussion. He missed the game.
Hey, have you seen something like this happen before?
No.
Yeah, I've never seen nothing like that happen before. Now, the band and the stretching and it pops, I understand that.
Yes.
I understand that. Now that can happen because it's happened to me before, but not to where, it
right.
not even anywhere in the face. But hey, it depending on what band you're using, they got the thick bands, they have the thick bands.
Yeah.
But
they have the little, the ones that they have for PT, not those thick weightlifting bands.
Right.
That we attach to the barbells and stuff like that to get extra tension. These are the bands that they, you be stretching to do it like that, and you see the guys like loosening up with them, huh?
Yeah, I thought he broke his orbital bone.
Yeah, it snapped.
Yeah, those little PT bands can't do that.
Yeah, well, that's what did it.
Okay. Damn. Hey, that's unlucky, man.
But think about how many times people have been using those in stretch, and after a while,
right. Yeah, it gives.
Yeah. I would, Ocho. You know how you get the medicine balls, Ocho, and you slam them down.
Yeah.
Boom. And some of them are bounced up to you, and some of them you have to bend down to pick them up.
Pick them up, yeah.
Man, we was in class one day, and this lady got one that she didn't realize that it was gonna bounce.
Yeah, hit it right in the nose.
She slammed it and stood over it. Man, I think that thing hit her in the face about 4 or 5 times, Ocho. You're like, oh, Ocho, I was in the corner.
Oh, you laughed at the lady, you ain't gonna help her?
No, I was like this here. Because it's something like you see in the cartoons. Man, you know how the cartoons do it? And that's how it was. But it was real life. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's funny.
Man, what you call him? Anthony Richardson got buzzard luck.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Do you understand how unlucky that you have to be for something like that to happen? I mean, you hear stuff like that happen, Ocho. You read like such and such happening. Because I remember, like I said, I think Congressman Harry Reid had something very similar to happen, but he was like, he's elderly. He's probably like 80 years old, 85 years old, maybe even older when that happened. But a young man, something happened like that, man, gosh.
And I'm trying. Listen, I obviously I wasn't there to see it. I'm just confused on what exercise you might have been doing, what stretch you might have been doing for that to even be possible.
He might have been Ocho. He might have been laying on his back.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
And then like you said, maybe it was one of those thicker bands.
Mm-hmm. And the funny thing about it is when it pops, you don't know it's going to pop, and you don't have the quick twitch fibers to be able to react fast enough.
Oh no! That thing snap, that pop.
It's a wrap.
You only react after it's done happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just the thought of that, just thinking about that.
Yeah, hell yeah. And man, So hopefully Anthony Richardson can,
I hope he's okay.
I'm telling you, that's pain. I fractured my orbital. So I know the pain. Man, it felt like well, the doctor said it was like if I was in a bar fight and somebody kicked me in the eye. So I had a complete blowout of the orbital floor because your eye sits in a socket, the floor.
Yeah, right.
My floor was completely gone. So my eye dropped like 3.5, 4 millimeters. So they have to go in there. So that's why it's really hard. I'm constantly like my nose because I got a plate. I got a carbon fiber plate.
Right.
My eye is actually sitting on a carbon fiber plate.
Hold on. You talk about like, hey, this is interesting. I like that. Most high end vehicles have carbon fiber, on the outside and kits and
it's
the inside.
light, yeah.
So you got it in here?
I do.
Okay. Hey, you fancy.
Yeah. But the only thing is, man, and the thing was, Ocho, I was congested. My sister said, man, you ought to use a neti pot. I said, what's a neti pot? It's like a neti pot where you pour water, saline water, salt water up one nostril and let it,
You tried it?
Got infected. The bacteria got caught in that mesh. Looked like somebody punched me in the eye. Eye closed up. I ain't know what Ocho. It got so infected. I ended up like having a MRSA. I was in the hospital for like 4 days.
God damn.
Then they sent me home with a PICC line. I was getting 1,000 over 1,000 milligrams. I was doing like 2 bags of IV of just antibiotics, vancomycin.
Oh yeah.
So a PICC line. So I got the thing, the pole riding around, and it going straight into to try to get it up out of there.
Yeah.
Cleared it up. It took me like 2 weeks to get over it.
Right.
Got another cold. Closed back up. Went to the doctor. He says, "We're gonna have to change this plate." He said, "Don't ever use." He said, "Don't ever use a neti pot again." He said, I got to be careful if I blow my nose. My nose will start bleeding."
Hold on. Hey, this is interesting to me. You like RoboCop.
Yeah, I am.
What happens if you go through the metal detector? Does it go off or no?
No, it doesn't go off. But I got the artificial hips, and they always, they go off.
Oh, you like a cyborg? Okay, I like that. That's dope.
All I know is that every time I go off, and they said that little what you call them?
What?
That they showed a little red. Mr. Sharpe, you as you can see right there. I was like, yeah, I know. So they gotta.
Hey, my dog. Okay.
Yeah, man. I had a bad. Hey, well, I was messed up, man. I was messed up. Daniel Jones finished 22 of 30, 212, 2 touchdowns and an interception, and he gets credit for a fourth quarter game-winning drive when he helped engineer a 9-play, 66-yard drive that ended with a decisive touchdown with 4:32 remaining. Only 2 quarterbacks have led Colts to 5 wins through 6 weeks since 2000.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning and Daniel Jones.
Unbelievable. I don't know. When I talk about quarterbacks and I say situation matters, where you go, your environment, the weapons around you. As some people say, oh, coaching matters. Well, listen, coaching only matters when you have players like this. The situation that Baker Mayfield in, the situation that Sam Darnold is in again for the second time. Obviously, the situation in Minnesota. Now you see what he's doing over in Seattle. And now Daniel Jones going from the New York Giants, which wasn't going well. And what he's doing now in goddamn Indy, it needs to be studied. It needs to be studied, and it's so important. Not going high in the draft. Forget what number you go, but going to the right situation.
Where you go.
Yeah, it's all about where you go.
It's more important where than high.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones is showing that. He's
played unbelievable.
Played really well.
Indiana Jones has been great. He's parlayed himself into he's gonna get a big payday, Ocho. If he keeps this up, he's gonna get a ginormous payday.
I have a question. The funny thing about it is he's gonna get a huge payday, or the Colts are definitely going to be the team to keep him. Because now he's auditioning for might need a quarterback as well. You know that, right?
Who?
He's auditioning for other teams that might be in need of a
They're not
quarterback.
letting him out the building. We
Okay.
got him.
Okay. I'm just making sure. He definitely getting that bag.